morning. Hi, friends. Happy Monday. Cheers. Top of the morning to you as always. Oh, yeah. I love that. So satisfying. Cheers. Top of the morning. Happy Monday. Let's get into today. Welcome to today, guys. So, we have a busy day today, and I hope we can do it. You know, it just goes back to what I was saying before about improvising, adapting, and overcoming. No matter what life throws at you, always be willing to step up to the plate. And just, when life throws a right hook, throw one back. And that's exactly what we're doing today. We had a bit of a scheduling conflict, so our Monday groomer, her kids don't have school today. It's President's Day. We're still open. She told us a while back that some dates that she had to have off because of school scheduling or whatever. But she did say in the same text message, she said that she should be able to get her mom to be able to watch the kids for her. So we went ahead and scheduled her grooms. And then when I texted her last night, like we always do, Sunday nights, we always shoot a text to our groomers, or the previous night or whatever, from being off for a day or two or whatever the case. For our Saturday groomers, we text her on Friday nights, hey, your first one's at whatever o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever. So I texted her last night. We went out to dinner, as you guys would have seen in the previous video. We went out to Tucker's Tiki Bar in Campbellsville. Big shout out to them. Great food, great service. Love that place. But anyways, I'm sitting there eating a dinner, and Kelly looks over at me. She says, have you texted Kayla yet? I'm like, no, forgot. I'll do it right now, though. Hey, 8 o'clock start tomorrow. Thanks. See you then. Kids have no school tomorrow, and I don't have a sitter. I told you that a while ago when we went over the school dates. Oh, okay. So I scrolled through my text messages. Yep, sure enough, she did. But she also said in the same sentence that I can get my mom to watch them on Mondays for me. So I guess, I don't know. It's a little bit of both of our faults. I'll take the blame for it. Whatever it is, what it is. You know, and even she said, I should have, reminded you guys or said something about it last week, and I just forgot. It's like, no big deal. No harm, no foul. We'll deal with it. And that's exactly what we're doing. Now, I'm headed to the shop. Me and Kelly have got a full day now for me and her. I think she's probably going to be my bather today, and I'm going to do the grooms, and she can look over the faces, because I'm still getting comfortable with the faces. Not like perfect yet, but Kelly's got a little bit better eye for stuff like that. With my OCD, you think I would have a good eye for it, but I just don't. So it is what it is. But I'm getting there. I did brisket, but all by myself on Saturday, which kept us there until 6 o'clock at night, doing brisket and smoky, which is fine. I don't care. I said I would do it, and that's okay. I think Kelly's a little upset about that, because that's normally leading into our day off. Saturday night, we take Saturday night and Sunday to ourselves, but we ended up working till 6 o'clock anyways. But that's all about being a business owner. It is what it is. You never stop working. You're always working. So, and that's the truth. Anywho's and way. So, that being said, we got a busy day today. I think we've got like 6 grooms on the books for today, or 6 tickets. So not necessarily all grooms, some baths. I know I have 2 pitties coming for just full baths, and we've got a sheep hom or sheep poo or something first thing, top of the morning, top of the hour this morning, and a couple doodles, a big doodle. It's probably gonna take me a couple hours, and it is what it is. We're gonna have to. I hate having to keep doing this, because eventually clients are gonna, I hate to say it, but I think clients will eventually get a little irritated with it. And especially the same clients. If I have to keep telling clients that, my groomer didn't show up, or my groomer couldn't come in today, we're a little behind, I'm sorry. I almost feel like people are going to get a little irritated with that. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do my best, and if it takes a little extra time today, it takes a little extra time today. The big thing is just being upfront and honest with people and letting them know, hey, we're a groomer short today. It may take a little bit longer. We're sorry, but we will push through and get them done as quick as possible. And, for the most part, a lot of people have been cool with that when we've had to do it before in the past. I'm all about transparency. I don't really hide anything. I don't have a filter. My wife says I'm like a 4-year-old. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. And that's the truth, because I just don't care. I don't. We live in a world full of snowflakes, and I'm not a snowflake. I'm a hot piece of coal that's ready to go and don't care. Like, I don't do it to be a jerk or do it to be an a-hole. It's just, I'm just tired of pussyfooting around other people and keeping my mouth shut about things that shouldn't be kept shut about. And I'm not a liberal by any means or any stretch of imagination. But my point is that if something's not right is right and wrong is wrong. And if something's not right, if something's wrong, I'm going to voice my opinion on it. That's all there is to it. So that's why I'm always about full transparency and just telling it how it is. Because then there's no guessing game. There's no, whatever. The client knows what's going on, right? Hey, just so you know, we're a groomer down today. I'm sorry. We're going to make the best of it. We're going to get through the day. It just may take a little bit longer. So then they're not having to, call 3 hours into their, them dropping their dog off and be like, hey, how much longer? They already know. I guess that's my point. It's long-winded, but that was kind of long-winded, but you get my point. I kind of went off on a tangent about things, but it's just, it's one of those things where I kind of feel like it's important to be transparent with your clients. But like I always say, we improvise, we adapt, we overcome. We always are going to push forward. Nobody is going to dictate how we run our business. Just because somebody couldn't show up doesn't mean we're going to, we got to scratch the books for today. Darn. No, nobody is going to dictate how we run our business. We're going to get through, push through every single time, every single day. Right turn signals on, turn them left. That makes sense. So anyways, here we go. I'm looking forward to today. I'm hopeful that everybody turns out really good and all the clients are happy. So it's just, one thing after another. But we're getting through it. And I couldn't be happier about it. I like the chaos. And maybe it's just because of my full-time job. Maybe it's just how I am. But I don't know. And it's just, we're getting it. Also, how could I have even forgot? We are less than 1 week away. 1 week away, less than 1 week away from Lexington, Kentucky, Monster Truck Wars, Quad Wars, Thriller Miller Racing 46 coming at you hot. Monster Truck Wars coming in hot. We are doing the thing. I cannot wait. I am super stoked, super pumped, super excited. Any other acronym, whatever the word is, adjective, I don't know. I'm not smart like that. Whatever else you can throw at it, that's what I am. I am super excited. It's going to be a blast. We raced Lexington last year. I raced on 3 flat tires. I did horrible in the races. I didn't care, though. I still did the thing, and that's what's important. I went out. I had fun. I had to be safe about it because I raced on 3 flat tires. Didn't know I had a broken valve stem on my front tire, and then front right tire was a broken valve stem. And we all take left turns. So when you're taking a left turn, where does all the weight of the bike go? Onto the right tires. So my right front had a broken valve stem, wouldn't hold air. My 2 rears had slow leaks. One had a nail in it, and it was just a slow leak. I could pump it up, and it would almost last the whole race. And then the other one just put air in, and it immediately came out. So I had to race safe last year at Lexington, so I did not do my best. I did my best as I could safely, but I definitely was not at my best because of that. So, and I don't have a practice track anymore, so there's that too, right? So like right now, normally the weekend before a race, I'm out on the quad, and when I had my farm in Illinois and I had the track out back, the weekend before a race, I would be out on the quad, working it out, testing and tuning, getting the bike tip-top, getting back into the feel of things, the groove of things, ripping and burning. What are we doing, guy? Ripping and tearing on the quad and just getting the feel for it again after being off for a few months. And I don't have that luxury anymore. So I literally go dormant for 3-4 months at a time in between races. From the end of one season and the beginning of a next season. And then it's usually only like a month or so. Once we get back into the new race season, it's usually only about a month. that I sit dormant and not being able to ride. So right now I'm on a October, November, December, January, February, 4 months since I've been on a quad, and rode and raced. So Saturday morning in Lexington, I'm going to be getting on that quad. I'm going to be hitting the track, and I'm going to be rusty. I already know it. So there's 2 shows, 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. If you show up to the 12 p.m. show, I'm going to be rusty, and I'm sorry for that. But we're still going to get in there. We're still going to get it on. We're still going to do the thing, and we're going to have a blast. So pulling into the shop, let's get on with this day. Let's get it going. Let's get it. Hi, friends. What a day. I know it's almost becoming cliche me saying that, but I mean, it's the truth. Just me and Kelly today. We had a really good day today. We did a few baths. I almost got my face bit off. I wish I'd have been recording. I hate that it happened, but I'm glad that it happened to me and not her. She was struggling getting a dog in the bathtub, and the owner said he may growl at you, but he won't bite you. He's fine. He's all bark and no bite. No, he wasn't. Kelly said he come about that close to biting me in the face. He wouldn't get into the bathtub himself, so I went to pick him up, and when I went to pick him up, he, did the back lunge, and I chest bumped him and knocked him onto the floor. And Kelly said he come about that far from my face when I chest bumped him. He'd have got me. I'm glad he didn't. But it's real, dogs are unpredictable, and they can act like they're fine and not showing any signs of aggression. And he wasn't showing any signs of aggression. He didn't want to go in the bathtub, but he wasn't growling at me. He wasn't being nasty. He was wagging his tail. He was happy to see me. And when I went to pick him up to try to force him into the tub, he did not like that. So, anyways, there's that. I did 3 grooms today. Kelly did a couple baths. Where are you going, dude? Okay. Kelly did a couple baths, just baths. I did 3 grooms, which you guys would have seen already, obviously. So I think we did 6 or 7 dogs today. So it was a fun day. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of work today. Let me tell you that. I did a 100-pound doodle this morning. What else did I do? I did a 100-pound doodle. I did a little mini poodle doodle oodle thing, and then I did a sheep hom or sheepoo, a sheepoo, Shih Tzu poodle mini poodle mix, and he moved when I was trying to trim his face, and I didn't nick him or anything, so thank God he didn't get hurt. But it did goof up his hair, and we had to make the best of it. So we tried to blend it as best as we could. You'll see a picture of him here in a minute. But anyways, we had a lot of fun today. It was a busy day, just the 2 of us. We got it done. Knocked it out of the park, I feel like. We did purple hair in Max, the big 100-pound doodle. We did purple hair on him, purple ears and purple tail. It looked really cool. We did blue on him last time. But yeah, it was a good time today. Had a lot of fun. Man, I tell you what, never in a million years did I think I'd be grooming dogs, let alone own a dog grooming business and grooming dogs. But having a really good day, it makes it worth it. When we have days that we struggle with, those are the days that it's kind of like, golly, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And when I say struggle, I mean either a dead day or we have a day where, just dealing with employees. And I hate saying that because I feel I have 2 really good employees that don't seem to cause a whole lot of drama or stink or fuss, and they just come in, they do their job, and that's that. You got to go through a few bad ones to get a few good ones, and we've definitely gone through them. Moses, I'm not saying they were all bad, some just didn't work out, and it is what it is, but some were bad. Our very first one thought she was worth $100 an hour, and down here in Kentucky, you ain't gonna get that. She was all worried about what her hourly rate was going to work out to, and I've talked about her before. And I don't like being a hateful person, I really don't, but facts are facts. She was a bigger woman, and it took her way longer to walk from the tub to the frickin' grooming station than it should have. And she was all worried about, like, how the setup was, because the bathtub was too far away from the grooming table and it was going to take too long, and she was only going to make like $12 an hour because it was going to take her too long walking from station to station. She didn't say that, but that's what she was getting at, you know. And it's like, your first day you're worried about that. Like, it's just stupid. I don't know what she was expecting, you know what I mean? Like, she come from Arizona, and they could probably charge $200 for a doodle, and people paid it. But you're not going to be able to charge that down here in little backwoods Columbia, Kentucky. You're just not. You know, I mean, I'm shocked people pay. We don't charge this, but I'm shocked people pay $130, $140 to have a doodle groomed. We're probably the cheapest, except for the home groomers, to get people that groom out of their house. But it's anyways, had a lot of fun today. Appreciate you guys tuning in, tagging along. We got another day tomorrow. Dang it, I was going to look at the book before I left. I forgot. So look at the schedule. Anyways, yeah, another day in the books tomorrow. I don't remember what we got, and I was going to look before I left and forgot. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyways, if I can get logged in on the app, I'd be able to look, see what we got going on tomorrow. But I don't think it's as busy as today. But we also had 2 call-ins today, too. So 2 people called in wanting service. So it worked out. It really did, because we had 2 people, 1 person, 2 dogs, 1 family, 2 dogs, not show up. No call, no show, just didn't show up. And then we had 2 people call in looking for service, so we went ahead and scheduled them and got them done. That was the mini poodle and the shih poo. And the client was super happy. So, you know, like, I over-critique myself. I feel like I could have done better. I wish I would have done better just for me. But it's, man, that sunset is beautiful behind me. Holy catfish. I over-critique myself. I'm hard on myself. The client was super happy, though. So I guess it really does. That's all that matters. It really doesn't matter how I feel about it. I told her what happened. She got a look of concern in her face and eyes. And I was like, don't worry. Nothing bad happened to the dog. He didn't get hurt or anything. But he moved when I was trimming his face, and it goofed him up. We were able to blend it and make it look okay. And she's like, I think he looks great. He looks really good. Thank you so much. And I'm like, oh. Okay, cool. So she was happy with it. So to me, that's all that really matters. So the client being happy, to me, and the safety of the animal obviously is key priority, but a happy client is my main priority. Safety of the animal first, and a happy client second. Anyways, I'm rambling. Appreciate you guys as always. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.